Philadelphia Eagle-Star Tribune, November 14th, 1890. The growing popularity of Phat, decried as it may be by misguided moralists and so-called solons, is indicative of the greatness, nay, the fatness, of the American spirit. With its approach, one's heart, mind, and body seem to lose years of wear, the mood lightens, the spirit ascends, and partaking of grotesque quantities of food and adorning children with prosthetic facial hair seems the natural course of human events.
Song of Phat. I hear America singing, and the one body democratic conjoins to proclaim the richness of this fat republic. O laborer in the fields, O Wall Street tycoon, O brawny stevedore on Manhattan's wharf, O red-skinned Indian crouching in his teepee, O mother watching guard o'er her babes, O beardless youth sitting in school, hear Walt Whitman, that long as fat endure, our land shall not lack worldwide warmth, brotherhood, and humanity. I do not understand the effect it has on me, but cannot overestimate its benefits. Leaves of Grass, Deathbed Edition.
Phat, while controversial, brings much to the world: relief from the rigors of the work week, time with friends and family, an opportunity to share clam juice. Yet more important, Phat is a celebration of stately tradition. It is truly democratic. Phat boasts the only traditional social gatherings thrown by hosts voted by electoral delegates. It revels in pageantry, easily the most popular and arguably the first of all festivals to feature a children's mustache parade. It involves eating. The common myth of Phat is oft told. For generations, Phat's revelers have regaled one another with the tale of a famed New England colonist named Peter St. Cross, a man of little means and even littler eyes. St. Cross was an unemployed electrician whose eyes were said to be so close together that he could see around corners. In 1620, at a small shop in the British township of Villa on the Take, a merchant refused to sell Cross a bottle of wine and a loaf of bread. Infuriated, he left the shop and rode a horse to his brother's house where he lived at the time. Months after the incident, both brothers joined the crew of a ship journeying to the New World, and on the way over, they thought up Phat. That's the legend. In fact, pilgrims to the New World abhorred Phat's excess and shameless celebration. Also, St. Cross never lived in England and did not own a horse or have a brother. It's been questioned whether he even needed wine or bread that day. Additionally, there is evidence of much earlier Phat celebrations. Known to the Zoroastrians of Persia as Phativadrava, its observance is recorded in bas-reliefs at Persepolis, where the Persian king of kings is seen receiving Phat tribute from the conquered people of his empire. Although the relief work is damaged, scholars have identified the gift brought by the representative of the Assyrian king as a can of clam juice. Periodically suppressed through the centuries, Phat gained new popularity in the early 1600s when Shakespeare celebrated it in his great comedy, Twelfth Night.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. Or if music be not the food of love, let me eat myself sick and quaff my fill, that fatness might not be lacking. O spirit of Phat, how quick and fresh art thou, that, notwithstanding thy capacity receiveth as the sea, naught enters there, of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price, even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy, that it alone is high fantastical.
The Pilgrims were bitterly opposed to Phat and left England for America, where they might practice their stringent lifestyle. However, Times were hard that first year, and when the Pilgrims held the first Thanksgiving with the Indians in November of 1621, they enjoyed stuffing themselves so much that they decided to do it again 2 weeks later. Only next time, they told the Indians, we'll bring the clam juice. Nearly 200 years later, Phat had become little more than an annoyance to landowners. Slaves at work in cotton fields in the deep south were forced to work during Phat and consoled one another with chants that echoed over endless waves of grain. Once Phat celebrations were completely restricted by plantation owners, merchants and other industrialists followed suit, and its practice all but disappeared, at least among the lower and middle classes.